Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today I have another little squad builder that was requested numerous times. I've got about 5 requests for this squad, but my latest one I just decided to do it. I never done it in the past because I didn't really want to be typecasted as just being like a Rangers fan doing Rangers and Scottish videos. I kind of wanted to branch myself out, but I got this request again. I'm just deciding now that my channel's kind of grown a bit better and there's obviously a big demand for it, I'll just do it and it's an ex-Rangers squad, but there was no ex-Rangers goalkeeper, so we're just going to throw Team of the Year Alan McGregor in there. Very reliable goalkeeper, good diving, good saving. His pace is a wee bit lacking, but he's got good reflexes that cover for that. Now our right back is going to be Alan Hutton, of course, left Rangers for, I think it was Spurs, for £9 million, so that was a bit overpriced. Now he's doing his craft, giving away penalties, silly tackles in Aston Villa colours nowadays. Our first centre back is going to be the informed Webster. Didn't really play that many games, although he spent like 4 years at Rangers. He was always injured, but now that his wage is quite lower, he seems to be able to play games, which I think is always kind of weird. Because when he was on the high wage at Rangers, he never really played much. Read into that as you will. But our last centre back is going to be Danny Wilson. I think he left a bit too young. Like he left for the big highlights of Liverpool, but he's never really played any games. He just rots in the reserves now. I think he's a bit of wasted talent. But I think he went and spent the last half at Blackpool. Might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he does. And at left back we have Bardsley doing his little brutal tackles and that, but he has got a delicious free kick in this game as well with that left foot of his. Of course, played for Rangers for I think a season or two, something like that before leaving. Now, our first centre defensive mid is obviously going to be the El Capitan. Rangers going to have our ex-Rangers squad without having Barry Ferguson. I used to really like Barry before he left to go to Blackburn in the first place, and then he came back and he was just never as good as he was before he left. Got a few injuries, things like that. But you can't have an ex-Rangers side without him. Next centre defensive mid is obviously going to be Charlie Adam, now doing his craft at Liverpool. Got some good stats here, got an informed card, so he must have had a few good games in the Liverpool colours. Always remember his free kick for Blackpool, and the playoff final was an absolute belter, so he's got a quite good free kick on this one as well, Lottie Curl. Our first centre attacking mid is going to be McCormack, Leeds obviously. Well, as the badge suggests, I think Rangers let him go a wee bit too young. I think he was let go around the same time Kenny Miller did originally. Good player, really like him. There's obviously someone on the bench that fits more into that thing, but I will talk to you about him later. Our next centre attacking mid is going to be Mikel Arteta, formerly of Everton, now at Arsenal. There's some nice good things there. He spent a couple of seasons at Rangers, got his autograph, things like that. Used to really like him. Used to play just off this striker in the centre forward position, but he only got 7 chemistry there, and although the person that did replace him with only gets 7 chemistry, I just prefer the next man in the centre forward role, and that is going to be my favourite player of the squad, and that's Peter Livenkrantz, the man that always seemed to score against Celtic. I know I wasn't going to bring them into it, but I just had to with Peter Livenkrantz being there. Absolutely fantastic in this game for me. If you've missed any of my Denmark videos, be sure to check it out. And the striker is going to obviously be the man that's just recently left, Big Nika Jelavic. I'm really proud of what he's done down there because no one says he could make it because he was just playing, he was an average player in a shitty league. That's what they all said about him, but he's went down there and scored 11 goals in 12 games. So he's doing the Scottish game kind of proud, which I like to see. And our left back is going to be Smith. Played some good games. There's only a decent player that was playing around the Paul Le Guen era, but did leave. Forster, he'll probably be remembered against with that miss in the Champions League in the last few minutes that would have put us through. But I think he's a lot better than Stephen Whittaker at actual defending. Carlos Cuellar obviously had a good season but went down. And I think he's just been released from Aston Villa or left, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he's a free agent. And Scott Thompson, obviously, I used to like watching Thompson. He'd have a great 80 minutes and then go and whack someone that gets sent off. It was always entertaining watching the guy going with those slide tackles. And Nacho Nova, obviously, where I get my name, that was suggested. I might go into the story why I got my name, maybe in a future video if you're interested, but just had to throw in Nacho there. And obviously, big Flo, as you can see, the £12 million man from Chelsea. Tall Andre Flo gets the ball, it scores a goal. Tall Andre Flo. That's what they all used to sing. I think he had a kind of good goal scoring record at Rangers, but with his price tag, he was always going to be a flop, I think, especially in the Scottish game. And obviously, we have Kenny Miller as well, the prodigal son, some people call him. I've never really been that much of a big fan, but he does put 100% into his game. and does some nice work down in Cardiff. Now, Dobby actually fits in the side a bit better than McCormack, but he's just got really low pace. I'll just show you, he gets a perfect link with everyone, well, the Scottish people, and he links with Livingston. He obviously gets that 9 game. McCormack does as well, but I just think it just looks a little bit better with Dobby. But just for that pace, and McCormack's got a deadly shot, and just decided to put him in. And the left mid, I obviously wouldn't fit in my formation, is Beasley. And the little man that I really liked playing for Rangers is Weiss. He wanted to come back, but sadly we couldn't afford him, so we'll just put him in reserve so he play a few games like that for me. So yeah, this has been the Rangers squad builder. If I've left anybody out, or no, of course I better speak about the manager, and that's Frank de Boer. I think he only played one season at Rangers, but his brother, obviously Ronald, scored some delicious goals back in the day for us. But if I've missed anybody out, be sure to leave it down in the comments. Any other squads, maybe X squads, I'd be happy to do that for you guys. Maybe like an X Real Madrid side, something like that. Just leave it in the comments. Be happy to do that for you. But I've been CJ Novo 992. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.